Well, welcome back to West of Loathing. I am your humble host, SpoonsAsunder. Now it is time to visit Fort Cowardice. And I probably shouldn't be so excited about that. I should be wary and nervous about it. So I guess let's go. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Howdy there, I'm Wandering Sally. Howdy Sally, I'm Frank. What's your line? Trading? I wander all around these lands, just like it says on the label, and I buy a little here and sell a little there to make my way. Care to see the wares? Sure thing. Alright, little traveling shop. Got anything good? More shroom growing, that's good for Gary. Another lock. Oh good, they have needles, I'm buying all those. I was just saying how I needed needles in the last one. I feel like a pickaxe would be very helpful because there's a lot of mines around here, but I don't have the meat for it. I could buy a lucky marigold. I know what you're thinking, not so lucky for the marigold because it got lucked. But actually, marigolds aren't conscious, so they can't really conceive of good or bad luck. For all we know, maybe they are conscious and they're just on a whole other level than humans. Or stick figures. Or Gary's. Well, I'll buy that, and I'll buy some work boots, because they'll give me another AP for lava fava. And there we go. Give Gary the shroom grow. A deliciousness. Gary has become even more powerful. Groovy again. Alright, lucky marigold, and where's my boots? Where's my boots? Am I just blind? Oh, it auto-equipped them. Cool. I'm only half blind. Toasty. I'm just standing in the fire. Toasty. Oh, that actually is a location now, so I'm good. I can go back there. I thought I might just have to randomly run into her. Now onward to Fort Cowardice. Your heart skips a beat because I'm such a coward, and you spy a floating cow skull in the middle distance. It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. Alright. Hey there, cowhead. Are you a friend? You're not a friend. I want to try my lava fava in. I guess Gary fights with me now too, which is cool. Ooh, it's pretty good. What you got, cowhead? Oh, I gotta tell Gary to do something first. I can tell him to pop. Gary will spawn a goblin grunt to assist you with the fight. Blast all your enemies with spores. I will tell Gary to Gary through the target 3 times. I guess that's the martial art of his own invention. Go for it, Gary. Hey-ya! He said 3 times. I don't care if he died, you're still supposed to hit it 3 times. Letting me down, Gary. You crushed that cow skull to powder, but not before you extracted the useful bits of it. Cow fangs. Ew. And a brass bull ring. Years of being stuck in the nose of a cow have done nothing for the finish on this thing. I can only imagine. Nice job. Cowardice it is. Seems kind of ironic to go here after defeating a demon cow. More beer, cactus beer. Great. Just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make a cannonade. Wow. You climb up into the watchtower and take a look around. Nice view from up here. I'm not discovering anything? Fine. Thought it would give me a new location or something. Let's go to administration first. That's only polite. This cabinet is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personnel records in the back of one drawer. I'll dig through your cabinets. That's also polite. They're incredibly boring. I don't want the details. Fine, you read one anyway. Walter Reed Clerk. He missed a lot of days. No, more. More. Now you're just looking at the same ones you've read before. What is wrong with you? I can't get enough. Tell me about all of them. Okay, I've had enough. This was once a reception desk, but now the most appropriate thing for it to receive would be a free trip to the dump. That's not very nice to the table. What did it ever do? Looks like there's still some good mess left from the mess hall. Whoa, whiskey. This is a special kind of government whiskey designed for soldiers in the field. It's fortified with all sorts of vitamins and things, and can be used in a pinch to sterilize, or at least make the victim feel better about, a battle wound. I thought they were saying it would sterilize the whole soldier, which may not be so desirable, depending on the soldier. And more crackers. It's a spice rack. Open it. Ooh, those are those little green jars I was looking for. Hopefully this is the stuff the chef was looking for. Shaker of saltpeter. This was the subject of a classic comedy bit at the Last Supper. This stove is beyond cleaning. Black. What's in this door? In general, this is a door. More specifically, it's the door to the general's office. Even more specifically, it's the locked door to the general's office. Didn't I get the needles? Do I not have the lock-picking skill? I guess I don't. You hear the sounds of several goblins snoring inside this tent. Not bothering, letting them sleep. Okay, I'll leave them alone. Don't worry, Gary. This cot is soaked with blood. That sounds like a good place to sleep. Based on the papers and anatomical diagrams scattered across its surface, you're guessing this desk belonged to Fort Cowardice's nurse. Look at the diagrams. Just a bunch of disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies. Okay. Papers. Mostly just boring medical records. Dental what? Dental daguerreotypes. No idea what that is. Lamentations that antibiotics haven't been discovered yet, that kind of thing. Hey, wait, what's this? This looks like it might be important. Marching orders. A set of army marching orders from before all the army's marching orders would march back east just as fast as your lily-livered little yellow-bellied feet can go, you damnable cowards. Whoa. Leave. This shelf still has some unlooted medical supplies on it. Render them looted. Alright. Useful. This safe is labeled controlled substances. This must be where they store the really effective stuff. And I don't have safe cracking one. So much to come back to. I'm going to read the marching orders. Set of marching orders directing a rifle division to Fort All Dead. Fort All Dead. I'm guessing there's going to be a few skeletons there. Treacherous territory up there. A feller ought to be careful. Will do. I don't want to join the All Dead. What does the sign say? The sign has a goblin word for toilet on it. I probably don't want to go in that tent. Let's go in the tent. Oh. That sign says toilet in goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely that goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way are you going to go in there, but I wanted to see. Yikes, this mishap definitely got somebody fired. I sure hope they didn't actually fire somebody, and that's what ruined the cannon. It's an unusually sized cannonball. How is it unusual? Take a demi-culverin cannonball. Oh, that's how it's unusual. Made to fit a demi-culverin, a cannon with a bore diameter of 10 centimeters. No demi less, no demi more. Oof, it's heavy. It's also full of a terrible pun and should be shot as far away as possible. Back to Dirtwater. You spot a store on the horizon. Perhaps you could exchange meat for goods and services there. It's usually what stores are for. Buttonwillow McKittrick store. Alright. Gary's over there dancing. What you want? Howdy, Gary. Oh, Gary knowing a thing to see. Oh yeah? What do I want to ask? What is it? A gigantic poop. I'm sorry I asked. Taller than Gary. Gary's a little too excited about it. The Big Apple. Okay. Am I forgetting about anything, Gary? Other than the big poop. Gary suggests poking around in dirt water and seeing if anybody needs any help. I already did that. Take care of the house in the desert. Yeah, well, it can't get past the dog. Unless you want to volunteer to make another clone of Gary and distract it. Sacrifice your clone. Alright, what's in the store? Laden with various goods. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. A customer. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. Take a look. Whoa, good stuff. I can buy a book called Mind Your Meat, which gives me the dickering skill. That's very tempting, but I have not nearly enough meat for it, which is just sad to think of. This book is a guide to making the most of your meat by getting the best possible deal on every single thing you buy. I feel like I should buy that. Oh well, I only have enough for an advanced bean craft book and a couple more needles because I think they're going to be useful. Can't really afford anything else. Do I have anything to sell? I'll sell the things I got from the cow. I think they're just loot that I can get if I need it for anything else. At first you're excited because you think this barrel is full of pickles, but they turn out to be novelty rubber pickles. Why? This barrel smells like pickles and looks like an empty pickle barrel. So they ate all the real pickles and now they have just a barrel of false pickles? Okay. Well, now I can go back to Dirtwater to give that thing to the chef, unless I run into something else. As you turn a corner, you come face to face with 3 bandits pushing a large barrel marked TNT down the trail. Alright, the 4 of you stare at each other for a moment, unsure of how to deal with this potentially violent happenstance. I should have gotten out Foxen too, but I don't have it yet. So I'll fight him. That was a very creepy giggle. Alright, I might need this armor, so I'm going to use one of them for that. Wah. I am surrounded by beans. Nothing will get through them. And I guess I'll attack that guy, because I don't know, they're all the same. Bang! Let's reduce all their stats. He just wiggles his arms. Did they even... Oh, I'm hiding behind a rock. They can't even hit me. Sorry, dude. Gary Foo. How do you miss Gary? He's kind of bulbous. Oh well. Well, I can't have any more lava fathers, so I'm just gonna knife ya. I did not mean to knife the TNT. I just knifed that guy. Oh well. Let Gary finish him off. He never hits him 3 times. It's always a lie. A lie. Gary is a lie. Just like the spoon and the cake. I got a black hat. Don't be afraid of this hat. It's not inherently bad. It's just a common style choice for bad guys. I don't know if I approve of that joke. Kitchen. Hello, I found your saltpeter. Yup. That's the stuff, thanks. Okay, the next thing I need more is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper. That does sound hot. Because it's really spicy. Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around a while. Okay. Did I go into this poker in quotes room? I don't think so. This poster says rules of poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. Read one of them. 10s are wild unless accompanied by 3 twos of spades. Twos are wildest. A 4 is twice as valuable as a 5. Player with more than 28 cards in their hand must add 2 meat to the pot. These are ridiculous rules. Any player passing out drunk at the table must immediately double their bet. How if they just passed out? This table's full up. No room at this table. This one's empty. There's an empty seat. Maybe I should level up my outfoxing, just in case. Play poker, in quotes. You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Stella, and the player to the left says his name is Jefferson. Dealer tells you that the ante is 20 meat. Alright. Dealer gives you the deck, a shuffle, and then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a really great hand, 4 jacks and a pair of 6s of clubs. It's the first round. Pot is 6 to meet, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 40%. So I guess this is an actual bet, unlike the last one where I just swindled them out of everything. I'm gonna cleverly strategize, because that's the type of person I am. You adjust your strategy based on what you know about your opponent's hands, plus 20% win chance. Continue. The second round of betting, the pot is 6 to meet, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 60%. Well, I can't do either of these because I don't have grit or glamour. I'm not glamorous enough to do this. I'll check. Glance at Jefferson and check. Stella dances around the table furtively. Then checks. Jefferson scowls and checks. Move on. It's the last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot is 6 to meet, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 70%. I'm gonna forcefully raise because I got the muscle for it. You slam 20 meat down hard enough to make the table shake. That does sound like me. Reveal your cards. You wordlessly reveal your cards. A flush. Stella flips her cards over one at a time, revealing a backwards royal flush. What is that? Jefferson flips his cards over one at a time, revealing a Tennessee straight. You win? You gather your haul, 120 meat. That's pretty good. Dealer announces that the ante has been raised to 25. Not bad. Alright, let's see what's in this advanced bean craft book. There's a recipe for a wall-shaped pile of beans. It looks pretty interesting. Oh, well, I do have a can of infinite beans. I guess I have enough to make a wall out of them. Gives you Bean Wall, a spell that will create a wall of beans that provides cover from ranged attacks. Useful. Alright, so I get to pick out one of these 3. Making human-sized automatons and binding them to your will to help with kitchen tasks. Bean Golem. That's awesome. Come, let's go with someone's a powerful golem to fight for you. I'm very tempted to get that one. Meditation techniques to help you concentrate while cooking and or fighting. Gives use the old bean. Skill that temporarily increases your mysticality during a fight. Well, I have to go with a bean golem. That's just amazing. I mean, bean wall is probably good too, but bean golem. Practice making servants out of beans until you're pretty good at it. Bean golem. Summon a powerful golem made of beans who will probably do your bidding. Better obey. I don't want the bean golem to turn against me. Unfortunately, one of your earlier experiments gets a little rowdy and eats the book. Bad golem. Alright, so now I can summon bean golems. Ah, now I have 5 mysticality, so I can fix this piano player. I see what's wrong now. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Good. Nothing to it. Yep, that is a definite improvement. Alright, well I got a mysterious demi-culverin cannonball that I gotta find a compatible cannon for, probably. And what else I got? I got a lot of new stuff. better skills, and I get to try out my beam golems in the next one. Many thanks for watching this video, and until next time, may your spoons remain.